Children thrived under the care.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, just the Gamer Smith back once again. We're going to be doing another stream of Trove, of course. Trying to have a Let's Play this morning. Of course, doing some cosmic gems and whatnot today, just to switch it up a little bit and switch the area so we can actually get a couple things running. I can do Trigger Magic Find. All right. Now I'm gonna do here's I gotta check on my inventory. My inventory is always a bit of a mess, but I got used to it over the years. Let me see. Okay, got 3 spots there, 3 spots there. We're doing good with the spots. As long as I'm not seeing spots, we are doing good. All right, we're gonna do some basically Joe topside. Ooh, gotta love that U11, of course. Now, when we're basically doing it this way, let's see what we got to compete against today. Not much difference in that. All right, let's go and do this shiz. All right, first dungeon I'm gonna skip because I'm gonna do a bunch of dungeons I have here. Do some 5 stars. Ooh, I see a Leviathan, which is a good thing. I'll be able to do that shortly. Let's see if we get a bunch of people doing that. Should be able to have no problem with that. Ooh, first day. All right. Sweet. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. There we go. Okay, I don't need nothing there. It's mostly all trash. Ew. Right, we're gonna go do some 5 stars right now. And I'm gonna try to strike it up with the Leviathan. And like I said, if you are active and available, you can also join me with that. Basically, the benefit from collecting the Leviathans, because you do need a lot of those to actually get to mastery and stuff like that. Just basically doing some more stellars as well. Oh, I see one. That's nice. Yeah, and I'm also trying to get a bunch of gem sparks today too, so I'd be able to actually upgrade my gem today if it could be possible. If not, be tomorrow. Time I get around to that because I do need 15 once again of the sparks itself. As I've been doing 15 of every other spark, so I can have something with flexibility and have it so I don't have to farm so much the next day of the same type. So I can actually break it down to where I can almost get 2 enchantments out of it. And I've got high leech. I hate people doing that. It's just annoying. I'm just going to leave here because this guy, all he's going to be doing is leeching. Yep. And I'm out of dodge. No. There we go. Got to love lazy people in the morning. As I said, it's a bit different now if they're in the party or doing something else. I don't mind helping out people, but of course, communication makes a big difference too as well. And if you're just jumping in just because someone else is doing a dungeon, like I said, I've got no problem doing that. It's just that, to me, it's just respectful. when it comes to people that's jumping in the way they do in most cases. Because, like I said, if there's no communication, there's no nothing. That means, like I said, they're trying to gain something off of you and do it that way. So I'm not too much worried about losing something, because I'll gain something later on. And that's just it. And like I said, they'll go straight to you just to go along and try to leech off you. And basically try to screw up your drop chances of anything too, because the 5 stars are bad when it comes to that, because if you got someone else just a little bit ahead of you or in a different room, it basically really screws up the drop chances of doing that. So it gets kind of annoying. Like, I mean, you can't chase after the person, but yeah, I don't bother, because like it's just what it is. And it's not that I can't; it's just that I don't, because I don't waste my time with trying to actually try to keep up with other people. Sitting with doing like the 1 stars and stuff like that. It's just no, no. Yep, and this is pretty much what happens. Lazy people, like noobs, basically. What I call a noob is someone coming into a high level zone and really do what they do, and I don't know why. And I find this quite funny, because this is what happens in this game, and it's very annoying. And then you're supposed to be at the wrong because you're telling that person what they're doing. Yep. And it doesn't matter how fast or how slow they can do something or whatnot. It's just that they'll cut right into what your work is. And it's just, no. If you're in the same room as me, that's a different story altogether. If you're basically keeping up and whatnot, it's sometimes a little bit okay. But I mean, if you got like 90% of the dungeon done, it's not going to go along, because you're losing too. You're losing, like, say, the other half of the dungeon. You don't have to even think about it when it comes to it, because you're like, oh man, I'm going to go along and get some free shit. I'm like, okay, you're going to get some free shit. All right, I've got no problem with that. The problem is you're losing out more than I am, because I've got most of it done. And it's a great big huge problem with that. Now, let me see here. I'm going to actually open up these to get rid of these, as I normally do. They don't, right. Hmm. if you enter a 5-star dungeon itself, and it's about 90% complete. Oops. And this is what happens. Let me see here. I'm sorry I'm not talking too much right now because I'm actually typing. This is why I don't type that much. Yeah, this is something you don't get it. Now, if you started off with the dungeon to get her, it's a little bit different because you're getting like the full EXP and the full drops. But if you got it now about 80 to 90% done, then basically you're losing out, not the other person. Like, I mean, you're losing it on Stellars, you're losing it on Flux, you're losing out a lot of stuff. And this is why I don't like leeches that much, because you don't get it. It's not that you don't get it, it's that, like, there is a point of actually doing something and doing it right. So they can actually, both parties can actually benefit. And some people just don't get that. But it does happen. Now, I got to find exactly what Uber I'm in there. Because the thing is, I think I might be in the wrong Uber. Because I was supposed to be in Uber 11. Because that would be the final Uber itself. Now, I'm just working on this itself. And like I said, if you'd like to be able to join me on here, you can actually join up, and I'll be able to actually help you out with the game itself. If you if you're new to the game itself, or even a return player, I don't mind helping a little bit. But like I said, I've been playing this game for a long time. I love this game to death. It's just I wish I had more time to play it and then more time to grind because with work and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm also trying to keep a schedule when I can. Like early in the morning or even late at night. Depends on my work schedule and stuff like that. And try to do a little bit of streaming and also a little bit of gaming. A lot of the gaming I do not stream itself because I'm playing, like I said, single player games right now too at the same time. Just to take a break from Trove and stuff like that. But multiplayer games I don't mind actually sharing basically the stream. So basically people can learn how to play it so they can actually benefit from the game itself and get the best results overall. So right now I'm actually doing Cosmic Gems. I was doing basically Fire Gems about 2 days ago. I was doing Sky Realm there yesterday, getting those gems, which is actually a lot lesser drop chances because of the lesser dungeons. And I've been working on a lot of other stuff as well. Working on different things so I can actually get my character up so I can help you guys out and basically help you guys to grind. If you do play this game, because this game is a lot of fun, but you got to be in it for the haul. Because the thing is, every single day you could be doing something different. And like I said, EXP wise, like I said, if there's a new character or grinding for gems, you take your gems and stuff like that, you separate them because it takes a lot of gems and gem dust to actually do it and be able to keep going with that. So, like I said, if you're looking at exactly the game itself, you'll be able to go along and be able to get the best benefit from there from every single day. Like if you really wanted to, you can go along and grab, like I said, a bunch of stuff. Like I mean, you'd be like I said, there's always something to do in Trove. It's just like playing Minecraft. People start playing Minecraft, you'd be like, "Oh man, I'm bored," and then it's like, okay, you're not building, you're not farming, you're not doing anything. You just sit down on a lump of a log and absolutely doing nothing. The thing is, one of the biggest things, kind of as a peeve to me on this game, is not just leeches, is people that basically go into global, not global market, but they'll go along and start asking for stuff like crazy. They'd be like too lazy to get it or don't understand the game. Like I mean, I've got loads of videos. I've got loads of everything to explain the game so they can actually benefit from it. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that you can actually benefit every single day from this game. This game is, like I said, pretty big for what it is. And like I said, there's a lot of grinding that you can do because this is, like I said, a massive grinder. This is basically a knockoff between Diablo 3 and Diablo 3 concept and Minecraft. So, you know how Minecraft works. Well, okay, we've got. I wish people start bleaching. Bye, Leech. I don't know what's wrong with these worlds. Bye, Leech. Is this all they're doing? They're going into 5 stars. They're freaking messing with my vibe. It's not good. Messing with my grind. And I'm actually losing stuff because of it, because they won't stop leeching off of 5 stars. Yes, I know they're trying to get cores, so am I, but I'm not losing to these guys. I'd rather lose the dungeon and start a new dungeon because I'll still benefit. It's just stupid. And people are lazy. Some people are lazy, that lazy. They don't want to do nothing. Which really annoys me. But hey, that's what it is. It takes a lot for me to get annoyed. But I mean, if I got to give up a dungeon, 5-star dungeon, because of people that just don't want to grind, or people just going along and doing that stuff, this one of the biggest problems with this game. Like, I mean, if you're in the middle of a dungeon, over halfway done, there's no point of actually just basically chasing after somebody or trying to leech off them because you're going to be losing. Like I said, I'm never going to lose in this game. I never lost once in this game yet. Not from materials and stuff like that. And that's something a lot of people don't get, to be like, oh, we're going to go along and do this, we're going to do that. Okay, you can do this and that. And I'm just glad you can actually do that, Kudos to you. And it's just like, why? Like, I mean, I just don't get it. Like I said, I don't mind, like I said, when it comes to certain things, but like if you're going to be stupid and stuff like that, you're going to be losing. Like I said, I'll never lose in the game. No, he's going to come straight towards me, and he's going to be running straight towards me. And that's not going to be good. That means he's going to be trying to leech off me again. But like I said, I'm trying to get my 5 stars done. I don't care about the 1 stars, just because of the fact the 1 stars, I mean, if you can keep up, fine and dandy. But I'm not there to do the 1 stars right now. I'm trying to get my cores up. I'm trying to get different things. The better to do them on solo, if you can do them solo, and be able to do it that way instead of chasing after somebody. Because it just, if I'm there doing like over half the dungeon, and basically you decide to go along and pop up in the screen, well, you just lost your chance of getting extra flux, getting extra materials in the game. And yes, it's a grinding game, but still, you don't want to lose. You don't want to. You want always want to gain in this, and that's just the way it works. The mechanics of this game is kind of wonky when it comes to that. It should at least have a level of something to stop that, but there's nothing to stop that. To that point, there should be something where if you hit a target or in a dungeon itself, the dungeon should be just yours and yours alone when it comes to 5 stars. And when it comes to like 1 stars, it should have a more stable system to where you can actually be able to farm them. Now, like I said, when it comes to helping other people, that stops that. So that's kind of like a wrong thing to do to 1 stars. But if you're doing like 5 stars and stuff like that, you're trying to gain something. Like I said, and people are basically messing up with your vibe and stuff like that. That's not good. That's not cool. And that's what people do sometimes. And some people don't get it. Like, I mean, I'll go along and say, why in the heck are you leeching off of me? And that's exactly what you're doing. You're losing. I'm losing. You're going to a different room. I'm not going to basically chase after you. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to benefit. I'm just going to get my cores. I'm still going to get my stuff. I'm going to get everything that's going to be mine, and that's just it. Like I said, if you're basically just joining into the stream, and if you like the stream so far, guys, you can always hit that follow button. And like I said, I'm more than welcome to the family itself, and hopefully be able to help you with your gaming needs. Like I said, I do have a YouTube channel, which basically is a gamer smith. I just look for the blue wolf itself. You'll see me there. I've got close to 150 videos right now. Currently, I've been working on a lot of content and a lot of different games itself. Like I said, right now I'm actually streaming more Trove and other games itself, and trying to get that going. Like, I mean, I could stream Trove forever, but I'm deciding not to do that. But I'm just giving you guys a rundown of what to expect in this game, because there's a lot of stuff in this game that can benefit both players. And if you play it correctly, you'll benefit 100% fold. You play it incorrectly, it's only one side is going to get the most. So I just don't like the one-sided deals where that one side will actually get the most drops or the most everything. And that to me is just, yeah. Like I said, for me, I don't lose anything in this game. Now, what in the heck am I going to do with those? Because that was actually Spring Fling Flowers would be last spring, to be exact, the last spring event. Yeah. So, like I said, if you're just joining up right now, like I said, you can be able to hop in, of course. Be able to join me in the gameplay itself. I would love to help you guys out as I've been doing, and basically to get more information out there on the game itself. I've got, like I said, loads of videos and stuff already done, and I'm basically producing newer content and updated content because, like I said, some of the stuff is a little bit dated, and I don't like dated stuff that much. Like, I mean, I'm after deleting videos and stuff like that because they were so dated, and they didn't have like the stuff that's updated itself. I don't mind removing old videos. Like, I mean, the oldest video I've got right now is 2017, I do believe. But I've been streaming a lot before then because of the fact that, like, people ask me questions how to and stuff like that, and I'll try to basically to make stuff right for you guys, so you're not basically wasting your time and just watching my stream, but actually getting back into the game itself. I do have videos that's tailored just to that, and basically making stuff work right for you guys. And like I said, I'm just waking up myself, so I just still got to have my cup of coffee to wake up my body a little bit. But I'll have one. I'll have one of them in a little bit. But anyway, I'm just gonna go along and do this Leviathan, of course. I almost got enough power to do this Leviathan solo. What I might just do yet, I'm gonna see how many people can actually join, because a lot of people still can't do U11 because they don't have the light, they don't have the power, they have nothing to use. So, yeesh. It's one of those things. So I'm gonna see. Invite. I know he hasn't. That one. Invite. It's been a while since I played with him last. Jeez. But yeah. Now let's see if he's got enough light, because if he don't have enough light, then ugh, this is gonna be fun. Now depends on what is going on and how long it's gonna take me. If it takes too long, I'm not gonna bother with it. I know you don't need U11 Leviathans currently because there's no use for them. There's nothing special about these. So, but if it takes too long, I'm just going to move on. That means he can't join, or they're just busy doing other things, or they're AFK, which is fine. That happens. Okay, it just takes too long. I try to do U10 Leviathans because they're a lot easier to complete as well if you don't have that much health. Like I said, they're a lot. Like I said, with the light levels now, you can almost solo U10. But like I said, it's what it is, because it does require. What's the requirement in this? 16K light, so that's not too bad. But yeah. All right. I'm going to go back and do some more dungeons, of course, and work on that, and work on trying to get 15, of course, so I'll be able to get closer to leveling my character again with the gems. I've already got my other gear already completed, of course. I completed that about 2 years ago. Of course, by 2.5 years ago, or when he dropped Crystalline at the beginning. So yeah, the only thing is I don't have a lot of what's it called? I don't have a lot of crap. I don't have a lot of my paragram. Like I said, some people got a higher paragram than me, but it's the only thing I don't have a lot of, because I'm switching my characters and stuff all the time, and try to work on them, work on their gems, work on leveling that, and try to make that work. So yeah. So that's exactly what I've been doing the last little bit, because as I said before, this is a mass grinder game. It has a lot of potential. And this game does not give enough love, even though it's a classic game now. It's after anything that's close to between 9 and 10 years old. It becomes basically it's not mainstreamed anymore. To that point, it's just a lot of players don't play it no more, or whatever case may be. But those core players that do play it, they're very hardcore into it. And that's something, like I said, that's why I kept up with it for so long. Just because, like I said, I love these type of games, and I like to be able to teach people what to be doing in them so they can actually benefit. And when they can benefit, like I said, everybody benefits, not just one side. So, like I said, when it comes to grinding, like say 5 stars, come and join me for a 5 star. Come and to stay in the same room as me. And like I said, this basically benefit everybody together. If you're going to a different room or you're just running around like an idiot, and I will say like an idiot because that's exactly what happens, or you come into something that's 90% complete, then you're basically going to lose. And that's something I do not want to just you decide to lose. Yes, you get the cores, but after getting 3 5 stars done, you'll actually lose after the fact because you basically you just use it for flux farming at that point, and if you're losing on stellars, you're basically just going to lose. Which, like I said, I like to see people keep on gaining and having fun with the game, of course, and be able to keep doing that. So yeah. Um, like I said, when it comes to gaming itself, I've got a lot of years under me, and I love, like I said, doing different content. Like I mean, I done Minecraft. I done a complete Minecraft series. Now I'm doing a kind of a Trove series to a point, and breaking it, try to break it down as much as I can. Like I said, if I can get enough Arkham games, I will actually be doing an Arkham series because each game, like I said, it's 80 plus hours to play. And it's quite interesting with some of these games itself because of how many hours you can put into it. So, like, I mean, I've been trying to actually do my research and stuff on that to try to better myself in those games too. And that's what I do. I usually try to break down the game as much as I can so I can actually be able to get information out there. But like I said, and there's a lot of older information. There's a lot of updates that do happen even with single player games. A lot of people don't realize that it becomes outdated or something gets patched. It could be a glitch. It could be something like that gets patched. Like I said, it's something that does happen. And that's something, like I said, that's like a lot of YouTubers out there don't get into it after it's patched because it's just like, no. It basically what happens to the game itself. It kind of uses its own lackluster for that player. And if it doesn't have it, it doesn't have it in that direction. And it's like, okay. So that's exactly what I look at, you know. I'm going to go down and do this dungeon right now. But I need about almost close to 200 boxes to do what I need to do. Like I said, I think it was like 80 boxes, and I got lucky with all my sparks before I do in the Sky Realm. So, like I said, sometimes you get lucky with it, sometimes you're not. Sometimes the RNG is a little bit off. Uh, the RNG in this game is just can be fixed, should be fixed, but you know it's what it is. And it's been around for a while, so you know, get people learn how to live with what you get to play with. That's pretty much it, you know. Um, and working on the next update. Hopefully, they come up with a bigger update than what they just did. But this one is kind of big. It's bigger to newer players, but it's not that big for, like I said, the ones that keep playing because it's just one of those things. Okay, that's a level 2 bow. Nice. Get myself some more cores from that. Yeah, I don't usually pick up the level 1 stuff because the level 2 stuff and higher is a lot better because it doesn't waste up a lot of inventory space. Plus, like I mean, I've got stuff set in my inventory for events and stuff, and or even open box week or something else, so I can not don't have to grind the boxes that much. I can go along and just basically start to open up boxes like crazy and do it that way. Now, my inventory space do suffer from grinding, but on the other hand, it saves me a lot of hassle. And people be like, what do you mean? Well, let's say if I'm doing like basically fire gems. Well, I've got enough fire gems to do me for eons. But the other thing is, saying that, like I mean, when it comes to that, I don't have to farm uh, those gems that much anymore because I've got that much more gem dust collected. So I'm actually saving myself a lot of time. Like, I mean, as you see here in my inventory, I've got a bunch of U9 gems. I got some U10 gems here. Let me see if I got any U11. I should have some U11s here because I'm doing U11 right now. I've got these U10. I can't seem to find the U11s right now for some odd reason, but I know I do have some. But yeah, when it comes to it, like U11 is its own standalone gem as well. And with the standalone gems is what you want to be able to collect. Like I mean, for it's a lot easier to go along and go to U10, U9, so on and so forth, and get its specific gem because of the fact that you're not farming like every other gem. Like if I go to U10 and if I'm getting U9 gems, that means I'm actually wasting inventory space. So I'm actually wasting, and that used to happen actually before this update itself. Like I mean, I could be farming something that would be benefit for me, but I'd be losing on the other side. So, like I mean, I'd be getting half of one and full of the other, and yeah, something I'm basically despised in this game for a long time because of that reason. But yeah, okay, I've got 800 and 800. No, I don't need 800s. They're only going to give me one core. They're not worth nothing itself. Like I said, when it comes to that, so I don't try to gain the one core. I gained like 5 cores or 3 cores because there's a lot more, and it basically doesn't take up that much more inventory space because it will take still one slot. So you know. I've got pinata. Ooh, all right. Yada, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna go over here now, and I've got one dungeon below me inside of a cave. And once I get that done, it'll be done. But yeah, I just can't believe how many people do, like I said, still leech and stuff in this game. And they do it in a kind of like a funny way because they'll go along and say, "Hey, man, this is gonna be easy," and then find out they're only screwing themselves over at the end. And try to help people out and not try to tell them not to do that. Yeah, oh boy. Like I mean, if you're there at the beginning of the dungeon, it's fine. Yeah, I'm kosher with that. I'm happy with that. But if you're not there at the very beginning, there's no point. Now let me see. That's an 800. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'm gonna snag that. There's extra flux. That's extra flux too. But what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna look for some of these flux crystals. I know these stack, but they are only about 100 to 200. Now I'm gonna go along and cash out and be able to actually get more flux that way. That's why I do stellars sometimes over the other types of items that you would gain flux from, just because stackable takes more than the other, but you can still stack them just like what you do with gems and stuff. But I don't stack them that way. It's just kind of like pointless to me because time I actually get because where I've got such a high magic find, time I actually get a chance of getting enough in a stack, I've basically be already gotten 2 or 3, 4 stars in my inventory. So that's why I do the way I do it. Because, like I said, it's just one of those things. So you get to look at, okay, 2,000 versus 200. Same thing with the cores. Like, I mean, and if you're looking at cores itself, collecting cores and doing it that way, Basically, you get to look at exactly what you're doing with those because, like, I mean, you can collect every single core, but it depends on how much inventory space and stuff like that. It also is better for new players because they are very limited in there as well. I've got a limited storage because I choose to have a limited storage because of the fact that if I'm doing events and stuff like that, I can actually just go along and start breaking stuff down and everything, and doing really everything really quickly, and not to worry about the event. The event will be absolutely completed, and be able to do it that way. So I'm actually saving myself a heck of a lot of headache and a lot of time. Now I'm going to look for another 5-star dungeon because I need one more on here. I don't mind doing 5-star dungeons. Now I've got to see where is my 11 gems right there. I've got 40 of them. Okay, I'm about one quarter of the way. It's just a lot of grind. For every between 5 and 7 boxes, I find that I get one spark, but that is just randomized. Okay, that's already completed. So I'm going to go to the next one, which is kind of on the bottom here. Moving right along, doing this. Now, if you're wondering, like I said, if I do like delves and stuff like that, or yes, I do delves. I never done one the last 2 weeks because I got enough cores and stuff like that, enough supplies to do me for a while. And like I said, anyone that likes be able to do them, running like that, I don't mind coming and help you guys because I can get to about 150 right now solo, so I can get pretty high up there between 150 and 155 because of my light level. But been trying to work on getting my character up and try to push the limit with that so I can actually be able to do more delves and stuff like that and working on that as well. So, yeah. The only thing is, like I said, with everything right now, I've been working on a lot of stuff. So, and I've tried working on like Sparks, like yeah, Sparks, but the gem cores and stuff like that. So, like I said, the more power I put into my character, the more I can quickly grind, and the more I can help you guys out if you decide to actually play the game itself. Because the least time I actually spend into a dungeon, the least time that you're spending into a dungeon. So that works. Now, now I just died there because it just basically, I hate when that happens. When they actually do a machine gun shot, that it's basically a glitch in the game, and the glitches basically will stay in the game. And I've always been in the game itself, so yeah. But I'm not going to worry about it. It's what it is. Do 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 do. Going straight over. Sweet. All right. Now I'm going to check and see if there's any stellars in there. Nope, nothing in there. Well, I just got my 5,000 cosmic gem dust. I'm almost done by dailies, but in my daily karma bars, basically you get 5 karma bars per day. And that's the yellow bar that's above my tome. If you want to know what a tome is, basically it's what I swapped out. Basically, it gives you extra items in the game. If you get all the tomes in the game itself, you'll be able to go along and get that, which is not a problem, and not normally. Like, I mean, if you go along and do all your tomes every week and so on and so forth, you'll be able to go along and work on that. So, yeah. Now, let me see here. I'm slowly getting there. I got a lot of gems and gem boxes still to get. Like I said, I'm only partial way yet, but I want to be able to get as much as possible there. Good morning and welcome to the stream, of course. Like I said, been just talking about leeches and stuff like that, and how people benefit and lose in this game if you do the wrong thing. Like I said, to that point, I love to see people benefit into the game itself. And benefiting is just what I do. That's why I make videos and stuff, so you can actually enjoy the game a lot more. And I've been doing that for quite a bit of time. So how are you doing this morning, guys? So far, hopefully all doing great. Hopefully I get your cup of coffee or cup of tea or whatever the case may be, and basically doing what you do best. And hopefully y'all doing, like I said, 100%, of course. Hopefully morning is going good as mine, of course. I'm just doing basically U11 right now. Use U11 Cosmic Gems. I'm also doing 5-star dungeons. If you do play this game is called Trove. And if you would like to be able to play the game itself, it's a lot of fun. It's a mixture between Diablo 3 and Minecraft. Basically, what they did was make a mash of the two games and made the game that way for statting and basically building and stuff that into the game itself. You'll be able to actually just hop in. But you got to remember, when you actually start playing this game, it's a mass grinder. It's basically non-stop grinding, and that's what you do in the game. Like I said, I do have a YouTube channel as well, dedicated to these type of games because they are yearly long games that you play through events and stuff like that. Basically, you can check me out on basically Gamersmith on there. Just for the look for the Blue Wolf itself, you can see what my content would be, because content does not last long on Twitch. It lasts about a week on here, and then it gets deleted because you don't save anything. I basically try to transfer a lot of stuff in YouTube so I can actually be able to keep you guys up to date, even if it's 2 or 3, even a month later. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that does happen in the game, but the content is kind of slow. And it's something that I got no control over. But once they come out with an update, usually the update lasts about a year or two. Sometimes they'll come out with a minor patch or something like that, which is kind of like, So, like I said, that's why, for me, I don't like streaming a lot of Trove, just because of that reason, because you're seeing the same stuff every single year. The only thing is, when it comes to doing the events and stuff, I love doing the events with people, and I love to be able to do some delves and stuff like that with people. It makes the game a little bit more interesting, and now that one's going to be shotgunning me. I'm going to try to fix that glitch. There we go. Get rid of that right quick. And that is a perfect run that way. Now I've got to look for another 5-star dungeon, and I'll be actually finished with that side for today. Usually I don't do a lot of 5 stars because I've got loads of cores already. I've been playing this game for just a couple of months shy of 10 years. So I started off in 2000, closed beta in 2013. The official release was 2000 and late 2014, beginning of 2015. Depends on what part of the world you're in. So this game is, like I said, it's a classic game, and it's basically it's worth grinding, and it's worth playing if you're actually into the grinders. There's another, like I said, there's another couple of games that's like it. It's like Diablo 3 is another one, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of games that's grinders, but a lot of people don't play grinders that much because it takes that much time and effort into them. It takes years to play them, to get all the events and stuff like that. Get all the gear, get all the mastery, get different things like that, and it takes dedication. It takes a lot of dedication, and this is something that I love doing. I love putting dedication into different things and see exactly what the result is at the end. Like, I mean, I'd be dedicated to this game until I get my 1K mastery, and then I might just move on to a different game. But that's a while. That might be another 2 or 3 years yet. I don't know. Like I said, I just want to see endgame when it comes to my end type of endgame. Right now, I'm actually almost max mastery right now, due to drops. If I don't count the drops, it's going to take me about another bit of time to get max mastery, but I'm pretty close to it. Mastery don't do nothing for me anymore. It's just cosmetic now, and that's just pretty much it. Like I said, after 500 mastery, you don't get no more stats. You get absolutely nothing. You get stuff from gems and stuff still, especially with the new gem system and so on and so forth. I mean, not a new gem system as of such. Let me correct myself here. The new crystalline gems, the new updates. What it is, it's just more to push up on that and be able to do it that way. So what I'm doing now currently is just working on that update and trying to max it my character. And basically anyone like to be able to join me and be able to do some grinding and stuff like that is more than welcome to join. The only thing is, like I said, once you start playing this game, you're going to find it's going to be complicated. I will say that to a lot of the players out there, it's going to be a lot of information all at once. But once you get into the game, it's fun, and it's repetition. All it is just the same thing, pretty much, in just different zones. Like you get like your gem sets, you get different things like that, and you'll be able to just grind away. And that's pretty much how that works. So what you want to look at is, like I said, if this game style is your game style, I would recommend this game 100% because it does have its issues. Well, a lot of online games does have issues. Like when it comes to crashing and stuff, or give you the blue screen, you could be playing Red Dead Redemption, let's say, and get the blue screen. No, that's just too much. But yeah, I just hate when that glitch happens. Like, I mean, I do die sometimes in this game just because of glitches. Like, you get shot so quickly you can't even heal. You can't do nothing about it. So, but I mean, it's just what it is. I'm not basically complaining about that. It's just it's something you can't fix. Something that's been in the game since day one. Something that Trovians, which is basically people, learn how to live with. So yeah, it's just more of annoyance than not to actually have to deal with it. But yeah, because it sends you back to your last spawn point. So yeah. So now I'm going to go along and still grab a few things here. I do it that way. So let me see here. I need a bunch more boxes yet. Or no, see, this got two mages. One is shooting normal and one is shooting a little bit fast. So I gotta basically get rid of those so I can survive in here. Regular shot is just like 2 shots, stop, 2 shots, stop. And it's repetitive. But sometimes they'll go 5 shots or 6 shots, and it's just like, ouch. Even some of the bosses do it sometimes. It's just like, and it only happens with the mages. When you actually get used to the game itself like that, or get into it, you start seeing exactly what I'm talking about. When it comes to playing and stuff like that. I don't know if you get a buff from something else, or I don't think that happens, but it's just that certain things in this game, it's still a fun game. It's still a fun grinder. But what I'm saying is there is a few little tiny things in this game that it's kind of annoying, but it's what it is. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to check on and see how many gem boxes I do have and see exactly what I'm going to be doing with that. Let me see. After I'm finished with this 5-star dungeon, because I'm still going after cores. And once I'm actually finished with the cores here, I'll be able to go along and basically see exactly what I need to do. Because usually about 60 boxes might do me for cores or uh, sparks. But let me see here. I'm slowly getting my boxes up, which is not too bad, I guess. And like I said, every day, like I said, I usually try to do a different zone because, like I said, you get the feel of the game and the way it works, and the mechanics the way it works. The mechanics in this game is not too bad. There's a lot worse games than this out there. Trust me on that. Like I said, but the mechanics are pretty much stable and pretty much repetitive. When you get into this game, like I mean, you'd be like, "Oh, that's how you play it," and it's like, "Yep." Now I'm not gonna die from a machine gun. I'm just watching what he's doing. I'm using stuff around me so I can block off most of his stuff. There we go, and I will see machine gun because that's what the mage does. And like I said, it's been a glitch. Now let me see, and it only happens up here. Like I mean, Fey Forest sometimes it might happen, but Fey Forest normally don't do that much damage because it's a physical or magical plus your light level, and it basically U11 matches with your light level, so it doesn't matter exactly how much light you have, but how much your overall stat you have. So that makes a difference to it at the end of the day. Now, I'm still looking for a little bit more cores, inventory. I gotta stop that. There we go. I'm gonna heal myself right now, and I'm gonna start opening up these boxes and see if I get any more cores. Nothing there. Now I gotta go along and do it this way. Just go along. Ooh, I just got a core. Nice. Or spark, or whatever you want to call them. I call them gem cores. Yes, that's pretty much what they look like to a point. Now, let me see how many of those I've got, because I think I need only a few of those. Let me see here. I've got 9, and I need 15 of them, so I'm going to need a few more. Water, I need a few more of those, and fire is my lowest right now. But I'll be doing Fire Net tomorrow, of course. Like, I mean, I put my stuff on rotation all the time. So, like I said, you get the feel for the game, you get the feel for the areas, and you see exactly how the game plays and how it works. The mechanics, anyway. Like, the mechanics, it's the same in every zone. It's just that you get different gems and stuff like that. You can actually work on your character and do it that way. Now, let me see here if I get another one. Ew. I still have to work on my Solarian too. I gotta do a lot of work with him. I just got an arcane. What is the arcane for this one? Ooh, 605. I'm not keeping that. It's way too low. That's crap. Well, I'm gonna get mushroomed. Get away. Get rid of that mushroom there. Sweet. There we go. Arcane first. Got it. Nope. Element inventory space. Alrighty. This is working so far. Now, let me see here. I've got 12, 11, 10. 11, 10. Ooh, I just got a fierce. I want this one. 360 is 634. I'm not going to keep that because that's way too low. I'm looking for 670 and higher if I do get one at all. Ooh, I just got another fierce. 639. I don't care about stats. Stats is basically a good thing to have, but it's not necessarily the thing to go for. Like I said, it's better to go with the PR because the PR is a lot more expensive to get up there. Stats are basically very easy to get, especially in Cosmic Gems because you only get to deal with 3 stats, and it's a lot easier than most other gems to that point. Plus, you don't have to worry about that much of a reroll or using sparks on it because you can actually easily fix your gems pretty easily. Now, I gotta find out exactly how many of those do I have right now. I've got 13 right now, so I need 15. I need 2 more. So I'm gonna do another by 20 boxes, and hopefully I'll get lucky with that. I know I can craft some of them as well, but I'm trying to save up some gem dust right now for alternate characters, not my main character. I know it'll help me in the long run with my main character, but I don't know. Like I said, I can max it my main character within the next couple of days if I decide to do so. But I'm not in no rush for it. Just do one step at a time. Do 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 do. Now, basically, if you watched some of my other videos itself, you've seen me doing fire already. U11. That's doing the very beginning of this a tedious grind. I will say tedious, not hard, but tedious, because you got to get basically combined sparks, combined gem sparks, and those itself will take all 4 of the elements. That's basically cosmic, fire, water, and air, of course, and be able to actually combine that into one. Then you need the single ones for doing whatever you're going to be doing. So you need to be able to have like 11, I think 13 for the last, and so on and so forth. So it's a lot of grind in one side, and you'll be able to actually be able to do it that way. Now that's 250 in that. That's a 200. So I'm gonna go along and get rid of this because I'd rather have cores right now because I'm always trying to get cores when I can. But I don't get them every single day anymore. I don't need to. Like, I mean, I'll go into here just to get some stuffs. Like, I mean, I've already got like 6K cores saved up just for my characters. I can get pretty high with that if I decide to do so. But of course, I've been playing this game for a long time, so yeah. As I said, gotta love those glitches. I can't do nothing about them. Now, let me see here. Heal. Don't need a heal. Now, that's a loss of a 5-star timer, that is, but not a loss of the items that's in it if I want to go back and get that. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just worried about boxes. That's why I was just doing the 5 stars, because the 5 stars gives me up to 4 boxes. So it's not too bad. And so on and so forth. So, yeah. It's a lot better than just getting these 1 stars, get 1 box. And if it's gem day, you get double. So it's nice. So when you come up here, you get a lot more boxes, and you better keep going with that. And you save yourself a heck of a lot of time, too, by doing that. And so on and so forth. So it does work and whatnot. So right now, I don't have many dungeons. I get a lot of small dungeons around me. I don't have the many major ones. As you see on my map currently, I'm trying to basically knock it all the small ones that a lot of people left behind. Like I said, if you're doing 5 stars with me or anything like that, you're more than welcome to join and do that. But as long as you start in the same room, and just let me know, like in a message or something, that you like to be able to join in, so you're not losing the drops and stuff like that into the game itself. So you're benefiting 100%. Like, I mean, I don't care about cores,
but you be able to benefit, I'll be able to benefit, and so on and so forth. So we'll be able to actually get the maximum amount of drop chances and get the maximum amount of drop rates of itself. So yeah, well, maximum drop chances of your magic find and stuff like that. So you're not losing. So if you get a chance of getting a stellar, you get a higher chance of getting it, and so on and so forth. I don't mind dropping down to as low as U9 sometimes, or even U8 to help people out. But I don't like dropping very low level because I lose material and stuff like that. And of course, this is a tongue twister. Basically, it's just a material grinding game. There we go. And you want to be able to grab as much material as possible in a short period of time. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to cash out once again, and it is going to be just it. Now I'm going to go travel over to the other side and be able to do it that way. Now there's going to be a bit of a break when I'm flying here because I've got to get over to the other side. And like I said, to cache it, because right now I am very limited to my storage space, and I leave myself that way for a reason, so I can actually be able to go along and do what I need to do. So yeah, like I mean for events and stuff like that, so I don't have to grind. I don't grind events anymore. It's just there's no point to it. Like I said, if I'm doing like box opening and stuff, as I mentioned before. So yeah. Let me see here. Level 2, I don't need, but I need it for the course. There we go. Now I gotta see how many boxes I've got over U11. I got 9. Ooh, I need one more core. Come on, get lucky. Nope. I got one box. Ooh, and it didn't come out. Okay, that's all right. I'll be able to suffice with that. I'm able to do it that for now. Let me see what I've got here. Ooh, I got a couple of adventure boxes that I can open up real quick and be able to do it that way. Now, I think this is the one with the timer still ticking. Yeah, this one is still with the timer taking. And like I said, I'll be able to kill those now and still get the boxes, but I don't get the bonus. I don't get the course. I'll get a small box or something like that, or get nothing at all, which is fine. Like I said, U11, U10, they're all the same thing. Like I mean, to that point, it's just a lot of you just got to build up your character to get there. Now I've got, let me see, I've got everything done, completed here. But as you notice, there's no timer left on this one. I didn't get the EXP for it either. I get only half the EXP because once you do it within the timer, you basically get the full EXP. And that's something that people don't realize either when it comes to that. Like when you want to be able to get the most out of a 5-star, you want to be able to keep on doing it that way. So yeah. Like I said, I'm just still trying to get one more spark, and I'm going to basically call it a day for now. And I'll be on tomorrow morning once again, or whenever I get a chance, because like I said, it depends on my work schedule and so on and so forth. I love streaming with you guys. I love to basically do content with you guys. It's a lot of fun. But I'm trying to fill in my time when I can. One, two, no, wrong type. Two wrong type of sparks. All right, what I'm going to do here is look for another cash off spot, of course, and go over to the other side. Let me see here. Yeah, like I said, I've got a lot of tutorial videos and stuff on different games Like I said, I do have, like I said, a separate channel on YouTube. Like I said, it's a fairly good channel itself if you want to learn how to play these type of games and stuff and get all the information. If you do already play these type of games and you already understand how to play it, I can help you with just filling in the gaps and basically help you with that much. Like I said, these type of grinding games is complicated when you first start, but it's not hard when you get it going because it's all the same stuff over and over. Now, should I actually craft that one spark? Or should I? So I need 15. I got enough gem dust to craft one, but I'd rather grind it because it helps me with my other resources too. Yay. Right now, I'm not into just doing every single character. I'm just doing my grinding character right now because of the fact that I'm even put my Solarian on the back burner because of the fact that I don't have. I've got enough EXP potions for him, but I don't have enough gems for him currently, and I'm looking for Pacific gems and gem set for him, so he'll be able to get the maximum amount of DPS and stuff like that, and I'll be able to get him up and running within a short period of time. I like to show. I'll show you exactly what my Solarian actually looks like currently, so you'll understand what I'm doing. Like me, people be like, "Why the heck are you not maxed out yet?" A lot of people are. I just not basically doing it in a rush job because I'm looking for like crystalline. I've got crystalline 2 already on him. I've got some good banner, but it's not that great. It's okay, but it helps me grinding because it has that +5 flask, which is really nice. Basically, I've got my gem sets already started. As you see, I got some crystalline already. I'm basically looking try to get these up to crystalline. I'm gonna have to upgrade these. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be trying to look for in-powered gems. This is gonna take way too long, and I'm not gonna re-grind those. There's no point to them. But as you notice, I've got mostly all my stuff crystalline, but I've got it stopped at 25, level 25. But just because it's going to cost me that much of an extra grind, and with the new character, I'm not going to worry about the extra grind yet. But anyway, I'm going to see if I can get it. No, I'm going to keep on running out of inventory space. I'm just hopefully I can get it a little bit sooner to get that one gem so I can actually take a break from streaming and stuff today. But like I said, I can always craft one, which is not a problem either. Like I said, I've been streaming now for about, I think it was like about 2 hours or something like today so far. So, yeah. Usually I get about 2 or 3 hours in it, sometimes every day. Sometimes I don't even get a chance, depends on work and stuff. Like I said, gotta love real life, you know. Like I said, Twitch and YouTube is not going to pay me. Plus, like I said, or not pay me just to basically to keep streaming. I would love to be able to do this as a profession because then it's not me being lazy. Like I said, I've been working most of my life, but I like to be able to actually make something with the channel and basically make something with you guys because of the fact that I know, like I said, all the support and stuff like that, it's mutual appreciated. But, you know, it's what it is. Uh, and just basically working with and getting the information out there. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money just to basically set up. But yeah. Let me see here. As I said, when something breaks, I've got to go along and get it replaced ASAP. I had serious drift in my controller yesterday. I had to go along and buy a new one. So, you know, I just got a new controller now. So, as you noticed, I don't have no more drift anymore. It's a lot easier to take control of my character. I don't have to worry about it slopping all over the screen and doing all that stuff. So, yeah. Plus, this is actually Sunday, so I might do a double stream today. I don't know. Um, like I said, depends on how my day is going. Like, I mean, this is a lazy day. This is a lazy day for everybody to sit back and relax and do what you're going to be doing. Now, let me see here. If I can pick up that box, I will. Oh, yeah. Yes, I can. And snag that because sometimes you'll get those and they'll give you like 45 or 50k flux because sometimes you get a mount that's worth that much or more. So that's why I try to keep those as much as I can and do it that way. Now I gotta basically cash off again. That's a level 2 hat, which I don't care for. Now I'm gonna go along and open up my boxes and hopefully I'll get something. Usually I don't like opening up boxes in a small number. As you've seen, I was like open up 40 plus boxes before. I like to do mass numbers because I got a better chance of getting basically what I'm looking for. And I get a better chance just because of the number, sheer numbers. Now I've got to go along. Okay, I've got one box left in that one. That's done there. And I'll go along. Ooh, I got a fierce red. And it's got great stats for a tank. But the problem is I'm not into a tank right now. So I'm going to... And 635 is kind of low NPR. So I'm looking for... Try to look for the best of the best I'm going to be able to get. I know I had at one point... Ooh, I just got the spark. Nice. All right. Well, that's pretty much it for me so far. Let me see. Core, done. Now I gotta find something else here now too. Let me see what I've got. What I've got to go do tomorrow or later on today. I got 15, so I got 13 of the water. So I need 2 more of them. I need a bunch more red, which basically is the fire. So I'll basically hold off and for that for now. Because once I start getting with the fire, I can get probably 2 water from just opening up the random boxes that I get from the club worlds. And because I get double the boxes, that's why I get so much gem dust. And so on and so forth. Plus, I actually can craft some stuff too at the same time. So I'm slowly working on that and try to get that done. Right now, I can actually craft 1 extra blue one, but I'm not going to do that because, like I said, I just want to grind it out. Anyway, I'm just going to basically end my stream here. Hopefully, you guys have a great day. Hopefully, I'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully, have, like I said, a great Sunday. And like I said, if I don't catch you in the next one, probably the next one after, whatever the case may be, or whenever you get the time and off itself. I know you guys are soon to go back to school within the next little bit. I'm sorry for the warning. But when it comes to it, it's just more to do with what time you guys got for the time slot. Like I said, if you like to be able to play some of the games that I do stream and stuff like that, like I said, a lot of games is not on Twitch because, as I said before, when it comes to like the stream and stream limit and stuff like that. Plus, I'm not affiliate. Like, I mean, I've been trying to get affiliate for a while. Like, I mean, I could have a bunch of followers, but time slots and stuff like that in hours. I can push in the hours. So I'm after pushing in 102 hours my first week. Coming back to Twitch and stuff like that, and still getting nothing at all. So, but I'm not complaining about that. It's just the way Twitch works. It's just more of a mess around. But anyway, enough about that. I'm just going to say laters, gators, and I'll hopefully be able to see you back in the next stream. If not, like I said, probably the next one after that. Like I said, hopefully you'll find the information that I'm doing itself will be able to help you play Trove a little bit better and be able to actually get yourself into the game as well. And like I said, hopefully I'll be able to play with you guys by the next run. So, peace out for now. Have a good one.